Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and before we get started today, I just wanted to give a huge thank you out to my 1,000 plus subscribers. I recently hit 1,000 subscribers over the weekend, and Carl the rooster keeps sounding off. That's how it is here on the ranch. Tons of animals, tons of trees, tons of plants. Hopefully that's why you enjoy it, you subscribe, and well, there's plenty more to come from there, y'all. I really appreciate it. I had set out to hit my 1,000 subscribers with a goal to hit it by November 10th, which is the United States Marine Corps' birthday, and beat that by a few days. It was really exciting. I love doing these videos. I love all the comments and the camaraderie that I've built. I've made some really good friendships through this channel. So let's continue to grow together as friends and bonsai broskies, and let's continue to grow our plants and trees. So I've got plenty coming up on today's episode. I'm going to give you some update on doing the dog fence. We were lucky enough to receive some really good plastic fencing. Laura's family was redoing their fence to make it privacy. So we're upgrading our dog fencing area and fencing in the veggie and fruit garden to prevent the bunnies from eating all of our fruits and veggies again this year. So got that, and a nice update from the tree farm down there, the 500 Spruce tree farm. So lots of fun coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all, here it is, the new and improved dog yard. So they have a doggy door so that they could come in and out all of the time. I really like that because out here on the ranch, we have 5 acres. That's a lot, really wooded, and then all of our neighbors have really large properties with lots of acreage and woods and water sources, so it makes it a very popular spot for bear, deer, raccoon, bobcats, fox, you name it. If it's out there, it usually is coming through our yard. So it's pretty cool to look at all the wildlife, but at the same time, we do have chickens and a duck, and want to make sure that they stay safe. So it's nice to have Bruce Lee and Millie be able to get out into the yard and bark off anything that's going through our yard or getting too close to the chicken coop. Also, it's very convenient when you have day trips or you're out of the house for a while because they can go in and out and you don't have to worry about letting them out to go to the bathroom. So what it was originally set up as is this acrylic fencing with these 3 slots here, and they notch right into those fence posts. So I get out here. If a Marine could do anything just as well as shooting, it's digging a hole. So dug 5 holes, got them set down in there, and then one thing that's not part of the fence is this low piece, and I put that down at the base of the fence because Bruce Lee is like Houdini. He has never met a fence or an enclosure that he can't get out of, and I'm just tired of coming home and he's sitting on the front steps waiting for me. Because the previous fence was like T-posts and chicken wire. It really wasn't done that well. It was just kind of thrown together, and he would find a different spot all the time just to get out. We even caught him once, like him and Millie leaving and then going back and laying themselves back in the yard. They weren't even trying to run away. So now we could keep Houdini and Millie inside the fencing. Right here, you might not be able to pick it up on the video, but these are 2 by 1 inch rectangles, predominantly as a chicken fencing, but it works really well to keep the dogs in as well. So in the spring, we've got these flower boxes set up, and I'll probably put my apple trees and a couple other trees offset here, or maybe some hay bales where we'll utilize it and grow some fruits and veggies. But I'm just really relieved to have it looking nicely, and also it's functional for keeping the mutts inside. So let me give you a preview of the fruit and veggie beds, and then we'll take a look at the tree farm. All right, y'all. So I doubt this is something I'd be able to get through in one day, especially a weekday where we've got, a lot of other stuff going on. But essentially, this is all laid out to do exactly what the dog fence did, to keep the bunnies out and other things. Maybe deer also ate some of our vegetables. So we have plenty of fencing. They're relatively easy to make cuts, so we're going to lay it out, dig the holes later on, and get that all squared away. And then I've been adamantly doing 1 row of weeding of the tree farm a day. It's very difficult to pull these like wildflowers out. They basically turn into trees with really deep roots. So I'll give you a little demonstration of that, and I'll show you what a clean row with the tree farm looks like and what the wild status of the weeds looks like. So you see here, we've got 3 raised garden beds. Boom, boom, boom. And they're all outlined in this mulch, so it's nice and raised up. Underneath there, we have a layer of cardboard as a weed barrier. So this year, planting was a success. We just didn't get to harvest much because the bunnies ate it all. So the system like that we have up there should work perfectly down here. Now, look at the tree farm. This is the tree farm. Can you believe that? Yep, there's 100 white spruce out there. Picea glauca. So here we are. First row. See, they got that nice bright green. Looks like the majority of them survived from being planted in March. Boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rows looking nice, and then you see the rest. So this would be row 5. Some of the trees are exposed, but for the most part, you have these ginormous wildflowers that have finally died off so that the bees have stopped. And since I'm allergic, now I can actually come out here and work on them. So just to show you an example, okay, so the trees are planted in sandbags filled with peat moss and a soil combined, and then they're on top of cardboard, and then there's cardboard everywhere and wood chips put on top of them, all natural mulch. So look at those roots. And I have to do that for every single one of them. So literally 1 row could take over an hour of just straight pulling roots. And who wants to do weeding all day? Certainly not me. So yeah, that's what I got going on right now. A couple of fun house projects. Here they are. Crazy Millie. She's the alarm, and that's security. So little Millie, she's 7 years old. She follows Bruce when he breaks out. So she's a good girl. She would stay. And Bruce Lee, he just turned 11. You would think he's 3 though, with his crazy nature. Always going wild, trying to run out in the yard, chase animals. But they're good dogs. So now I'm glad they have a nice little safe enclosure. That's their dog door right there. You see Millie disappear. And I know I'll have peace of mind keeping them in, and aesthetically it looks much better. So that's going to do it for today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai, y'all. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I know I did. I got plenty of work to do down in the tree farm and to do those veggie and fruit beds, but I'll be sure to give you the updates. For this and much, much more. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead, hit the subscribe and notification bell for much more to come from the ranch. Cheers, y'all.